The dawn of creation. In the beginning, when the earth was still a canvas of unformed dreams, God breathed life into the universe. The stars danced to his rhythm, and from the clay of the earth, he shaped the first man, Adam. With a gentle touch, he imbued Adam with spirit, and thus, he awoke, alone in the Garden of Eden, a paradise filled with every delight. But God, seeing Adam's solitude, decided that he should not be alone. He envisioned a companion for Adam, one who would walk beside him in the garden, share in his joys, and help him cultivate the land. Thus, he created Lilith from the same clay as Adam, breathing life into her form with the same divine essence. She stood before Adam, a reflection of his spirit, yet distinctly her own. The emergence of Lilith. Lilith was beautiful, with fiery hair that cascaded like flames and eyes that sparkled with intelligence. She was strong, spirited, and independent. From the moment she awoke, she explored the garden with curiosity and joy. Unlike Adam, who reveled in the tranquility of the garden, Lilith longed for adventure and discovery. As days turned into weeks, the harmony of the garden began to shift. Lilith's free spirit clashed with Adam's more docile nature. Where Adam sought to please God and fulfill his duties, Lilith questioned the very foundations of their existence. She wondered why she should submit to Adam, why she should be the second in command when they were created equally. The strain between Adam and Lilith. Their conversations, once filled with laughter, grew tense. Adam struggled to understand Lilith's yearning for equality and independence. He was taught to believe that he was the leader, the protector. To him, Lilith's defiance felt like a challenge to the natural order. They argued, their voices rising above the soft sounds of the garden. "Why must I always submit?" Lilith demanded one day, her voice echoing in the stillness. "We were both made from the same earth. Why should you be the one to rule?" Adam, frustrated, replied, "It is how it was meant to be. I am here to guide, and you are to support." Lilith felt a surge of indignation. Support does not mean submission. We should be partners, equals in all things. Yet, the absence of companionship lingered in her heart. Despite her independence, she missed the connection she once had with Adam, the laughter and discussions under the shade of the great trees. But she knew she could never return to a life of subjugation. God's creation of Eve. In the quiet of the garden, God observed Adam's sorrow. He saw that loneliness had begun to dull the light of his spirit. In his divine wisdom, God decided to create another companion, one who would fulfill the purpose of partnership without the burdens of resistance that had marked Adam and Lilith's relationship. With a whisper of divine intention, God formed Eve from one of Adam's ribs as he slept. This time, she would embody the qualities Adam sought, yet she would be different, crafted to complement his nature without the same spirit of rebellion that characterized Lilith. When Adam awoke and saw Eve, he felt an immediate sense of completeness. She was beautiful, gentle, and nurturing. They fit together seamlessly, like two halves of a whole. "Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh," Adam proclaimed, marveling at her presence. He felt a deep sense of connection, a bond that fulfilled his desires for companionship and partnership. The dynamics of Adam and Eve. As days turned into months, Adam and Eve cultivated the garden together. They explored its wonders, shared their thoughts, and delighted in the beauty surrounding them. Eve, while gentle and nurturing, also possessed a spirit of curiosity. She asked questions, sought knowledge, and engaged Adam in deep conversations about the world around them. Yet, as they flourished, Lilith's spirit roamed the earth, untamed and free. Though she had left the garden, she had not left the world. She embraced the wild, and in her travels, she encountered others like herself, spirits who sought freedom from the confines of society's expectations. The legacy of Lilith. Over time, Lilith became a figure of strength and independence, a symbol for those who refused to submit to the norms of a patriarchal world. Her essence lingered in the hearts of women who longed for autonomy, for a life unbound by the chains of expectation. Though she had once sought connection with Adam, she realized that true companionship began within oneself. Lilith forged alliances with nature, with the wild creatures of the earth, and with the spirits of the forest. She became a protector of those who sought to break free from the constraints of societal norms, teaching them the power of choice and self-determination, the interplay of two worlds. Meanwhile, in the garden, Adam and Eve continued to thrive. They shared their lives, and their bond deepened, but the whispers of Lilith's legacy began to seep into their existence. As Eve explored her own identity, she, too, felt the stirrings of independence and the questions that Lilith had once posed. One day, as Eve wandered the garden, she found herself drawn to the edge where the wild met the cultivated. She felt a connection to the untamed beauty that lay beyond the boundaries of the garden. Her spirit resonated with the freedom Lilith had embraced. A meeting of spirits. One fateful day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow, Eve ventured beyond the garden. As she wandered, she stumbled upon Lilith, who was dancing under the twilight sky, surrounded by the sounds of nature. The moment was electric, a convergence of two worlds. Eve approached, curious and unafraid. "Are you not afraid of what lies beyond?" she asked. Lilith turned, her eyes shining with the light of the stars. "Fear is but a choice. True freedom lies in embracing the unknown." Eve felt an awakening within her. The independence Lilith embodied resonated with her own spirit, a reflection of her innermost desires. They spoke long into the night, sharing stories, dreams, and visions of the world beyond the garden. The choice of balance. As dawn broke, illuminating the landscape, Eve knew she faced a choice. She could return to the garden and embrace her role as Adam's companion, or she could forge her own path, inspired by Lilith's strength. Ultimately, she understood that she could do both. Eve returned to Adam, bringing with her the spirit of independence and the lessons she learned from Lilith. She spoke of balance, of partnership rooted in equality, and of a world where both their spirits could thrive. Adam listened, intrigued by Eve's newfound perspective. He had come to see the beauty in her independence, realizing that their bond could be strengthened, not diminished, by mutual respect. A new beginning. Together, Adam and Eve transformed the garden into a place of collaboration and growth. They celebrated their differences and sought to create a partnership that honored both of their spirits. In time, they became the parents of a new generation, teaching their children the values of respect, choice, and the beauty of individuality. As for Lilith, she continued her journey through the wilderness, knowing that she had sparked a revolution within the hearts of women everywhere. Her legacy lived on, a reminder that true companionship flourishes when both spirits are free to express their essence. Conclusion. In the tapestry of existence, Lilith, Adam, and Eve became intertwined, each representing different facets of humanity. The lessons of their stories echoed through time, teaching the world that equality, respect, and freedom are the foundations of true companionship. As generations passed, the tale of the first woman, the refusal to conform, and the embrace of independence inspired countless souls to seek their own paths, ensuring that the spirit of Lilith would never fade from memory. If you have gotten to an end of this true life story, kindly like, subscribe and comment your opinion on this. God bless you.